Jean-Christophe, welcome to tianblock.com. Now, it's quite clear that Oetker Davidoff story appears to be nothing short of a continuing success. Indeed, last year was a record year for you, with sales in excess of 640 million US dollars. I mean, what do you think are the reasons behind this?
Well, I think it's the fruit of our development in the past, but it's also the good development of our relationship with our customers. It's also coming from a good preparation of our supply chain, a good forecasting process. It's also due to opening of new markets, new channels. So it's really a combination of different elements. But I think that the major point is that we have wonderful brands, and there is attraction for those brands into the different channels market that we are on. So it's a combination.
Where then did you experience your greatest growth?
Well, greatest growth is coming definitely, I'm happy to say this, from travel retail. Travel retail is a growing channel for us. We are not new in travel retail, but we keep on growing. We keep on opening new locations and new channels.
And you keep on innovating too.
And keep on innovating, yes, by launching new products, new packaging that are really developed and convenient for some kind of channel or sub-channel into this wonderful world of the travel. Yeah.
2023 was an exceptional year for you. Mm-hmm. How is 2024 shaping up at the moment?
Well, it's a little bit more challenging because of the global situation.
Yes, quite.
I have, well, you know more than me that the world is a little bit shaking for the time being. So, and travel retail is obviously and automatically impacted by this global situation. So, of course, it's a little bit more challenging. But on our side, we are going well. We will deliver growth compared to 2023, a little bit less than expected, but still extremely decent.
So in terms of realizing new potential in new geographic zones, I mean, the Americas has got to be able to be one where you can realize some potential.
Yes, America is definitely a region where we need to progress in terms of travel retail. We are doing good stuff now in South America. We need to go also in North America, and it's definitely in our books for the months to come. Yeah, definitely. We are now going to open the first walking humidor in South America.
That's in Peru.
It's Peru, yeah, it's Peru, exactly. It will be the first walking humidor named Davidoff of Geneva since 1911. I would say the first time that we are going to put the name on the map there in this continent. So it's a wonderful perspective for us, yes.
Just moving on and looking at the products within your portfolio, other than Davidoff itself, you have a diverse range of brands straddling different budgets, as it were, different pockets, including premium cigar brands like Avo, Zino, Camacho, and others. Now, this combination gives you permission to cater to different consumer preferences and pockets, of course. What have you brought to showcase this year here at TFWA Cannes, and what have you got ahead for us in 2025?
So we are, travel retail is definitely a channel for Davidoff. For years, historically, we are working with Davidoff. Now we have also recently developed the Zino. Zino is a more accessible, more attractive product in terms of price point and also in terms of packaging. So we are extremely successful with Zino Nicaragua in travel retail, even maybe and probably a little bit more even than in some domestic market. Also showing that travel retail is a channel where you can develop new brands, and this is also very interesting. In the middle of the price positioning, we are now refocusing on Camacho. Offering a colorful packaging, and it's we believe a good proposition for the gifter, because in the cigar shoppers are also gifters in general, and we need to offer good price, good color, good attractive packaging for this category of shopper. Of course, we are coming with traditional limited edition, traditional new edition that we are presenting here in Cannes for the months to come.
I mean, airports is your principal business, but you're clearly targeting now airlines and cruise lines. I mean, what will you offer there that will be different to the airport offer?
Well, of course, we have our brands, but we need to, what is the the challenge is to be able to keep our product fresh and in good condition. So we developed a specific packaging to approach those channels and be able to offer the quality of the products outside of the traditional walking humidor that is humidified. So we have now a special packaging that is able to maintain the product for at least for more or less 3 months outside of the humidor without damaging the good quality of the products, and it's opening doors for the channel you mentioned. So it's a new opportunity for us, and it will add into the current success of traditional channels. Yes.
Well, it's meaningful incremental income, isn't it? In real terms.
Yes, definitely yes. Because again, we are the first one or the only one going into this adventure. So it's opening new doors for us, and it's definitely a good incremental. Yes, definitely.
Well, cruise lines must be quite a challenge because many boats, ships, I should say, don't allow any smoking anywhere, not even on the balconies.
This is true.
But I guess you've selected those which have sort of perhaps the higher end cruise lines, which actually have dedicated smoking.
Yes, definitely yes, and we are in good collaboration with several cruise lines in the top high-end segment that are extremely keen on working with us for developing good place, good environment for the cigar shopper and smokers.
I mean, but you define yourself as a luxury brand.
Yes, definitely.
It's not only about just selling cigars. I mean, consumers really buying into that. I mean, you've just introduced an app, haven't you, to help bridge become a real appreciation of what you're doing as a company and for your brands. Tell us more about that.
We are. It's a very good point because I'm the first to say that we are not in tobacco. We are in the luxury business. So of course we are linked to tobacco because of the tobacco leaf. But our brands, the presentation of the brands, we are really in luxury segment. People buy a shopper for cigars. They are self-indulgent. They want to buy for their sample, and the gifting is also an important part. So we are in really the good taste and the good life.
Yeah, it's for special occasions and it's for regular users.
Yeah, okay. and also what we like to say is that in travel retail, shoppers are not necessarily consumers. So I'm back to the gifting approach, and we know that cigar shoppers, they are the one who proportionally are crossing with other categories the most in airports, for example. So if we treat them correctly, the chance that we have to make them buy something else, another category, is bigger, and it's important.
The basket size is bound to be bigger, and
exactly.
of more value, because I mean, as we know, there's a declining consumer spend.
Yeah, our role is to not only create footfall, but conversion is super important. And then we have the basket spend, the basket size, and we know that cigar shoppers are extremely important for this not only conversion but also basket size. And again, it's. When we talk about the cigar category in travel retail, we need to talk about the true category, meaning not only what we are selling in cigars, but also what the shoppers are buying, purchasing outside of the cigar when they are happy with the cigar purchase. So it's a very important category for the travel retail in general. Yeah.
So in your view, the location of the cigar area is as important as the sale itself?
Yes, exactly. The location of the humidor, the attraction of the humidor, the way the shopper will be able to easily read the shelf, easily understand the offer is extremely important indeed, yes.
Do you find that most retailers tend to omit that from their shop planning? They actually put cigars in a dark corner somewhere, whereas it should be more sort of I shan't say front of mind, but certainly front of shelf in terms of its positioning. But they need to rethink this.
Yes, and they are not only admitting this, they are also adopting this now. So this is certainly the evidence this year in this Cannes Fair. We had a lot of talk about positioning of the category and the role of the category in the total retail offer, in their total portfolio. And it's showing that our approach, what we are advocating for, is paying now. Yeah.
Are the retailers listening? I mean, it can't all be like Geneva.
They are not only listening, but they are now acting on it and engaging us also in the thinking process. So this is an extremely
that really is a new departure for them.
It's a new departure for them, and also it shows that what we are our approach, our strategy is working. Yes. But of course we need to have data. You know, it's not about just telling a story.
Same old.
We are also now building a lot of data and regrouping a lot of data. We have engaged very important research with specialized agencies to understand more about shopping experience in cigar or related to cigars, and also to be able to really to prove and to give evidence for this. But only looking at their own retail data, our customers, they understand that there is a much bigger potential in cigar category than what we have done so far in the category.
I must say I really like the difference campaign of yours, where the use of social media, as we touched on earlier, is a clear driver. I mean, what do you think makes this campaign so unique?
Well, this campaign brings us back to the origin of the brand, but we are together with a mix of modernity into this. So origin, we are talking in this through this campaign, we are re-explaining the core of our Davidoff lines, being the Signature, Grand Cru, Anniversario, and Millennium lines into the wide band of Davidoff, but explaining the lines through different concrete facts that make us different compared to the others. And so this is why it's really the first time that we explain the reason why Davidoff is at that level of luxury and positioning. Yes, so this is I think probably the best campaign we have ever had in the history of the company. Yeah.
That's really quite some statement.
Yeah, it's a statement. Yeah, it's a statement. Yes, definitely. Because it's not only what we can see through the different materials, video that we have developed. It's also proven every day. We are talking about this different campaign every day with customers. We are presenting the campaign to customers, different size of customers, different channels, and it's always a success. They really like what we have done through this campaign, because we are mixing the origin of the brand together with facts and real modern, very well done visuals. So it's really a very nice tool for us as commercial team to explain this to the customer, and it's mixed and it's combining and it's complementary with our approach to the travel retail to explain the value of the cigar category.
Okay, I get it. One final question, Jean-Christophe.
Okay.
If there are three things you wanted to say to the travel retail business community, what would they be?
Well, it's a strategic channel. It's the channel of definitely of the future, because we know and we see the projection in terms of passenger travelers in the world. It's a passionate channel, and
sure.
It's just not about airport. It's also about other channels like cruise, like in-flight. So it's a very large environment, very large market, and it's offering a lot of opportunity potential for the future.
Great stuff, Jean-Christophe. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.